So I spent my Sunday at the Route 110 Comic Show in Melville, Long Island. I was hunting some of the bargain bins, but I did come away with a pretty nice key. Let's see what I picked up next on this video from Bronzeville Comics. Hello, panelologists. This is Jim from Bronzeville Comics coming to you with another video. Before we get started, do all that like, comment, subscribe stuff. Check out the description for eBay and email and whatnot and Instagram. When I was driving away, I said, I forgot to take any footage of the show. So I was kind of digging through like some dollar bins and $2 bins. And I picked up, I think these were $2 bins. Picked up Metamorpho #1. Right, that book had gotten a teensy bit hot when the casting announcement was made. Iceman #1. Always good to get the #1 for an original X-Man. This Sheena cover for Marvel Fanfare 56. Is that Joe Jusko? I should check this. Marvel Fanfare 56. I know that some of these covers later in the run, because I guess the print run was not small, but it was smaller than it had been. So this is number 56. Cover art. No, that is not right. No, it doesn't say. Oh, cover painter Joe Chiodo. It's a Joe Chiodo painted cover. That's a pretty good book. Nice. I haven't really taken a close look at these books. Marvel Premiere #49, the first solo Falcon story. Martian Manhunter #1, his first series. It only took him like 35 years. Free Comic Book Day TMNT #1. I think this is a reprint of the TMNT. I have to check that. I'd gotten one of those that was fairly pricey. It wasn't that one. It was another reprint. Firestorm #24, the first appearance of Blue Devil in a newsstand. Deadpool #1. Not bad. Timely, right? Fantastic Four 23, first full Marvel Zombies. Then I'm kind of working slowly on this Blue Devil. Dan and Sharon's first date. Silver Surfer, Volume 3, #1. Sensational She-Hulk #3. I can't remember if this is a Blonde Phantom key or not, but I just kind of grabbed that. Then I went to another booth. Friend of the channel had some books. I was able to fill in some Batman families. #12, #3, with Kite Man, prominently part of the Batman family. And this one with not only the Phantom General, but Fat Man, #4. I picked this up. This is the first Amazing Man in a newsstand. That's a book I always grab. First Anarchy. You give me a nice deal. Kind of threw that in for three at the end. Then guy called my attention, and said he was a fan of the channel. He was actually at Mike Carbo's booth, and I started to look through and picked up some Ziploc protected. This is an Adventure Comics 371. This is the first Chemical King. You know how I am with my Legion run. First Shadowlass 365, and these are in decent shape. Probably like a 6-7 range. And then I picked up This World's Finest. This is where Batman disguises himself as Two-Face. And then I picked up one more book. And I didn't even check it. It's got tape on it. I just want to take a look at the book. I'm going to do a page count For what I paid for it, it really didn't matter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Centerfold, nice and solid. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, it's complete. The cover is in tatters. It's detached, completely split spine. But I paid for those 3 books plus this one, $35. Adventure Comics 283. This is the first General Zod and the first Phantom Zone. So even I think in this condition, that's like a $100 book. That'll be a nice placeholder in my collection. I'm trying to get every Adventure Comics from the first Legion in 247 up. I have only like 2 or 3 issues to complete 300 up. And then I'll start working on the lower issues. I have a decent number of the lower issues, and there are quite a few keys in that range because a lot of Legion first appearances. There's also the first appearance of Aqualad. So some pretty cool books. I mean, this is what, like a 1.5? But put it all together and it'll make nice reading. But it's intact. So that was the big score of the day. Then I went to Ex-Illusionary. He had some books, some booster golds. I didn't get this on my pull list back in the day, so these are going to fill in. I can read those. These are some of the later issues. I don't think I got number 29. Number 20. And I think I have this one. I looked on my CLZ and I mistook volume 1 for volume 2. So I think I have that one already. Then I picked up Larfleeze Christmas Special. Why not? Another First Anarchy. And I haven't looked at this close on condition. Superpowers number 0, Virgin cover by Alex Ross with like the Green Llama and Pyro Man. The original Daredevil, who they have to refer as the... What do they call him in this? They can't call him Daredevil, obviously. And Black Terror. I really enjoyed this run because in the Golden Age, there were so many heroes that became extinct, right? The only heroes that really carried over were obviously the DC, or what became DC, All-American National, the Timely, and then DC later acquired Quality and Fawcett. And even most of the Fawcett characters, other than the Marvel family, DC hasn't really used too much. They didn't see. The thing is with the Quality characters, some of them carried over strongly, like Blackhawk and Plastic Man, and then a bunch of the others DC did use in the 70s, so at least they kind of get reinvigorated. You know, the Dollman, the Human Torch, Black Condor, Ray. But these characters are forgotten by, publishers who went out of business decades and decades ago. And then I picked up another one, and this is signed. Not sure. Is that Jose Garcia? I have to take a closer look at it. I didn't realize at the time. Steven Segovia. That's what it says on the back. So that's cool. I did like that run. Then I picked up also, this is Kingdom Come figure. I picked this up when I see it. That Alex Ross special is coming to somebody somewhere. Then there was a guy who had a $3 bins. There's some pretty cool stuff in there. First issue special with the Creeper. There was a green team, which is the one I need, but it was lower condition. Stormbreaker for $3.39. Akira 31. That's good for $3. First, Kate Kane is Batwoman. 52, number 7. This is a newsstand of Generation X. I had gotten this in a 9.8, and I've got it. If the foil cover, isn't damaged, doesn't even need a press. Newsstand 9.8 is over $100. Glow in the Dark Ghost Rider, that's always popular. Marvel Tales newsstand McFarlane cover with Juggernaut. Those are some like sleeper books. Those Marvel Tales aren't or kind of slept on. The Death of Aunt May, ASM 400, another McFarlane newsstand, Hulk 341. Then didn't have this one, Batman and Robin Adventures 12. Batgirl #1. This is when Stephanie Brown was Batgirl. There are a couple of Artgerm covers later in the run. Black Cat #1. And then I picked up a bunch of romance books just because they were there. I'm not sure if this is... No, it's not 1972. Might even have this one already. But that's in pretty good shape. I'm trying to build up enough books to do a Whatnot Romance Night. Secrets of Young Brides. I Love You. Some Charlton. Mostly Charlton. Secrets of Young Brides again. My Only Love. Just Married. And for $3 a piece, it's probably Secret Romance. And the last book of the day was another Secret Romance. So that was the haul for today. Obviously, the big winner was the first appearance of General Zod. Low grade, but you know, I couldn't pass that book up for, you know, the price that I was given. So the Route 110 show, it's a really good local show. Happens every month. They're taking next month off, not to conflict with New York Comic Con, but if you're in Long Island, it's a nice little local show that is like it's all comics. There are some pops and some other stuff, but it is a comic book oriented show. So if that's what you're into, it's worth checking out. Again, I didn't take any footage. I just didn't. So that's all we have. But let me know what you think of the books that I picked up. You can take a look at a couple of my other recent videos there. And this is Jim saying until next time, enjoy your comics.